Can you smell the smoke in the air in LA? It's the fans' expectations. We look at the salary cap and see $44 million in space, the ninth most in the league. Matthew Stafford just wrapped up an MVP season in 2025. The stage is set for Snead to start handing out checks on every corner of Hollywood, right? Rams House, take a deep breath, because what the numbers say might give you a reality check. Everyone loves to talk about fuck them picks, but nobody talks about careful with the cash. The word behind the scenes is clear. The Rams are not, and never have been, impulsive spenders in free agency. They are surgical, almost like a sniper. While other teams try to win the March championship by signing everyone, Snead and McVay are playing chess. They have the money, they have the need in the secondary, but are they going to break the bank for a big name? History says no. Before I show you why spending less might be the secret to surrounding Stafford with real talent, hit that like button. Do you prefer one expensive star or 3 solid rotation players? Drop a hashtag cash or strategy in the comments. To understand the future, we have to look at the past. Since 2020, the Rams are the 10th lowest spending team in free agency in the entire NFL. We are talking about just over $129 million spread across only 14 players in 6 years. Do you know who has almost identical numbers of contracts signed? The Kansas City Chiefs. And look where they are. The Rams' identity isn't built on buying the whole market. It's about paying the highest price per player. They spend, on average, over $9 million per contract, the highest average in the league. This means they don't give out depth contracts, they give out impact contracts. Remember Davante Adams in 2025? That was the only blockbuster move. The rest was about keeping the house in order. Alaric Jackson, Matthew Stafford, and Kyren Williams. Snead's legacy isn't about who he brings from the outside, but who he chooses to be the pillars of the franchise. It's the stars and scrubs model evolved. They identify a target and go all in, leaving the rest for the draft or vet minimums. Tactically, this planned cheapness has a direct impact on McVay's and Schuler's playbook. If they don't spend top dollar on an elite safety in free agency, it means they trust internal development or the draft implicitly. In 2025, we saw guys like Nate Landman and Poona Ford come in on cheap deals and deliver solid production. This frees up space for what really matters, protecting Stafford. McVay's scheme demands an elite O-line and a potent ground game with Kyren. Spending $20 million on a cornerback might mean losing the chance to re-sign a crucial left tackle. In the locker room, this creates a meritocracy. The homegrown guys get paid. Outsiders have to be the final piece of the puzzle, like Stafford was. The tactical impact here is continuity. The Rams prefer a player who knows the system for $2 million over a star who takes 6 weeks to learn a blitz for $15 million. It's pure efficiency on the gridiron. What should we expect in March 2026? The media will speculate on huge names, but don't be surprised if the Rams stay quiet during the first week of free agency. The future points to heavy internal extensions and maybe a single cannon shot to seal the roster. With Stafford in MVP mode, the window is now. But now for Snead doesn't mean being reckless. Projections indicate the Rams will focus on the secondary through trades or the draft, keeping the cap flexible for mid-season adjustments. The bottom line is this: having money doesn't mean you have to spend it. Having money means having the power to say no to bad contracts. I believe in this process. History has proven that being surgical brings rings, while being a big spender just brings headlines. The Rams are ready for another run, and they're going to do it their way, with intelligence, precision, and eyes on the Lombardi Trophy.